Hi again, Prenda Guides. In this video, we're going to talk about how to motivate your students by recognizing their progress together as a class. So we want to make sure that's a really positive environment in our classrooms and that every student is encouraging the other students and being really positive. So one way we can do that is to have a group or a collective goal that we're all working towards, and then we can track our progress towards that goal. I'm going to give you 4 ideas. You can use one of those 4 ideas. You don't have to use any of them. You can choose something of your own. But I'm going to share a couple of ideas with you to get you started. So these are the 4 ideas: chart, Legos, Connect 4, or sand art jar. And I'll show you what each of those is. So for this one, it's a chart you would have displayed in your classroom. And each of the students, when they complete their goals for the day, they would get a sticker. And then they can walk up to the front of the class or wherever you have it posted, and they can put their sticker on the chart that you're working on together as a class. And maybe they'll get high fives along the way, or maybe somebody will cheer them on as they complete their goals. You just want it to be a really positive environment for them. So that's one idea, is a class chart. Another idea is Legos. Maybe you have a box of Legos, and collectively the kids can work on a group project all full of Legos. So if they finish all of their assignments and all their goals for the day, they can get a Lego brick and they can add to the collective Lego project. Now this one that's pictured is huge. It's gigantic. You don't have to have a huge one like that, but it would be fun to see what they create when they each have their own bricks of Legos to contribute to the group project. Another idea is Connect 4. When the whole class is completed with all of their goals for the day, they can get either a yellow or a red Connect 4 game piece, and then they can add it to the game board. And then they can use some strategy in how they place it too. So that would be fun. Another idea is when everybody's finished with all their goals for the day, you can add sand to a sand art jar. And when it's all the way full, you can decide what the reward would be. Maybe it's a pizza party, or maybe a little trip to the park, or whatever you decide together as a class, that would be the reward for that. Basically, you want to just make sure it's fun, have fun with it, and use the whole group, not individual names. It's not recognizing individuals, but it's recognizing the whole group collectively. And you really want to celebrate their progress, help them to feel good about their contribution to the group goal. You could, there's some other ideas you can do, like maybe a paper chain. You can see how long you can make the paper chain, if it can go across the room, or maybe down the hall or out the door. How long can you make it? Or maybe you would do an advent calendar and you count down to this particular goal. And when you finally get to that goal, you get to celebrate. So there's a bunch of ideas for you. Hopefully that will help you to get started, but you can choose whatever you like in just celebrating the progress of the students in your micro.